Honey, from now on you owe me 10 rounds a week. I was horrified to realize my wife had become a totally different person after working out. She used to hate being intimate with me, but now she was actually asking for it 10 times a week. The difference was so huge I honestly couldn't process it at first, until one day. I pulled Suchingyu's black yoga pants out of the washing machine and my heart sank. There was a nasty tear right at the crotch. The lace around it was ripped open like it had been forced apart by something hard. What stood out even more was the dried, crusted white stain around the tear. I leaned in and smelled it. A faint fishy odor hit my nose and my stomach turned. "What are you looking at?" Suchingyu's voice came from behind me. I jumped and quickly stuffed the pants back into the laundry basket. "Nothing, I just finished washing the clothes." She just hummed. She grabbed a yogurt from the fridge, and after hesitating for a while, I finally asked, "By the way, how did your black yoga pants get ripped?" She froze for a second. "Oh, I was doing machine training yesterday and accidentally snagged them. Seriously bad luck." "Really?" The tear looked pretty bad. "Yeah." She smiled and tossed the empty yogurt cup into the trash. "But it's fine. I've had them for a while anyway. I'll just buy a new pair sometime." I watched her walk into the bedroom to change, but it felt like I had a rock sitting in my chest. Those yoga pants were brand new, bought just last month. She had even posted on social media to show them off, saying they were limited edition and hard to get. While Suchingyue was in the bedroom changing, I searched through her other pants and found a strange key in one of the pockets. It had 0213 engraved on it. That was a VIP locker number at one of the city's upscale gyms, but she was just a regular member. She had no reason to be using a VIP locker. Just then, she came out in a gray workout outfit, ready to leave. "I'm heading to the gym tonight. You can figure out dinner yourself." Right when I was about to start cleaning up, her computer suddenly buzzed. It was a message from a random WeChat contact. "Wednesday, same place, no camera, don't forget." I stared at that message and a wave of dread crept up from the pit of my stomach. Suchingyu's laptop was sitting on the coffee table. She had forgotten to lock the screen before leaving. I opened her chat history and found that she'd been messaging some stranger non-stop for days. "Wednesday 3 p.m, gym VIP area. Don't forget to wear those black yoga pants." The last message had been sent yesterday. "You did great today. We'll keep going next time." There was also a video attached below it. I took a deep breath and pressed play. The image was blurry at first, but it quickly came into focus, aimed at a dimly lit room. A few workout clothes were hanging on the wall, and there was a yoga mat on the floor. A woman in black yoga pants stood with her back to the camera, and my heart started pounding. I knew that silhouette better than anyone. It was Suchingyu. Then suddenly, a hand reached into the frame. It grabbed her ankle. She yelped, but the moment she saw who it was, she started smiling and going right along with him. I could only vaguely make out their bodies tangled together on the floor. The man's face never showed, and then the video abruptly ended. I stared at the black screen, my mind completely blank. Then Suchinyu sent me a WeChat message. "Honey, I'm gonna be late at the gym tonight. Go to sleep without me." Holding back my rage, I replied, "What time are you coming home? I'll come pick you up." "Oh, no need. Babe, you know I just started working out recently. I've been super busy." "I'm not even sure what time I'll be done." I changed clothes on the spot, walked out, and drove straight to the gym. The lights were still on inside, and from the doorway I could hear faint voices. Was she really just working out late? I didn't rush in. Instead, I pulled out my phone and called Suchingyue. "I don't feel good about you going home alone. I'm already downstairs waiting for you." "Didn't I tell you not to?" "Wait, why did you actually come? What are you doing here?" Suchingyue's voice on the other end was obviously off. There was panic in it now. "Of course I came to see what you were really doing." I didn't say another word. I hung up and hid in the stairwell. A few minutes later, Suchingyue walked out, and behind her was a man in a black tank top. The second they got to the elevator, they wrapped themselves around each other. They kissed like they couldn't bear to part, and while he kissed her, his hands were all over her body. Suspecting something was one thing. Seeing it with my own eyes was something else entirely. My anger was boiling over. My blood rushed straight to my head. I wanted to charge out right then and rip those two apart. Then I heard the guy laugh and say, "Your husband sure cares about you a lot, huh? Don't even mention him. He's like some clingy little leech, such a buzzkill." Suchingyu's words hit me like a bucket of ice water and barely stopped me from storming out right then. The guy kept running his mouth. "Why not just let him wait downstairs? We can keep going. What are you thinking about? He could come up any second." "So what? Last time he called you, we kept going anyway. What's there to be scared of?" "Oh my god, you're awful. Stop it. You're so bad." So I had already become their little joke, and the urge to kill them got even stronger. Then the man's face finally came into view. It was Zhao Wuyan, the owner of the gym Suchingyue went to. He looked decent enough on the outside, but he knew full well she was married and still did something this shameless. A total piece of trash, and from the way he was talking, it was obvious he got a sick thrill out of playing me for a fool. All of a sudden, I didn't want to confront them face to face anymore. Once that paper-thin lie was exposed, at most we'd scream at each other, maybe throw hands, and then Suchingyue and I would divorce. That would be way too easy for them. Before Suchingyue got in the elevator, I secretly took a photo of them holding hands. I took the stairs down, and Suchingyue was already waiting by the car. I acted like I knew nothing. "I thought you'd be a lot longer. I just went to the restroom downstairs." I'd clearly ruined her fun, and she looked annoyed. Suchingyue rolled her eyes without making it obvious and said in a spoiled tone, "I'm done already, okay? Hurry up. I'm freezing to death." The whole ride home, she pretended to be exhausted and kept her eyes closed. Honestly, I didn't want to talk to her either. Because I was afraid the second I opened my mouth, I'd start demanding to know why she did this to me. That night, while she was asleep, I checked her phone, and the more I read, the angrier I got. Suchingyue had been messing around with Zhao Wuyan for an entire month. She'd only been at that gym for a week before the two of them were already flirting. A few days ago, they finally crossed the last line, using working out as an excuse to hook up at the gym. And while they were messing around, I was at home like an idiot, cooking and doing laundry for Suchingyue. Worried she was tired from work, worried she wouldn't be safe on the way home. And this is how she described me to Zhao Wuyan. "I'm pretty, isn't he supposed to simp for me? He's easy to handle, he never suspects me. And he's willing to spend money on me, if it weren't for how good he is to me." I would have divorced him a long time ago. She also said, "What's so great about your old wife anyway? She's old and boring, just leave her already. You should be with me." I couldn't believe those words were coming from the person sleeping next to me. But there were thousands of messages, one after another, and every single line felt like a whip across my skin. Soo Yu was right. Before today, I had never doubted her. I never questioned where she was going, which is probably why she felt bold enough to leave all those messages undeleted.